Is this SYA? Can you hear me?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I can hear you good. All right, now I'm going to start the feed, okay? Good.
Recorded?
Work with the
Live.
queen. I'm trying to make sure everything down here. So, are you on? Can you hear me? Because we're recording now at this point. So, when I was trying to add you to my Facebook, you were not on there, so it wouldn't let me add you to go live. So I don't know why you're not subscribed to the queen, because you're supposed to be somebody that subscribed to the queen. What's happening? What's going on? Tell me. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. I'm getting live on Instagram.
I like the page.
Did you? You promising? Wait. So you promising that you like the page, right? But when I go to add your name, it doesn't show me anything? What? You like the queen's page? Hold up. You like the queen's page? Oh,
I like the queen page.
because what we was told was that when we interview people, we gotta at least make sure that who we interviewing is a good supporter. Now, I know you supporting me, because what y'all don't know behind the scenes is that SYA has actually been helping the queen out with my performance, and he's a hell of a teacher. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, he really is. But I need to know if he liked the page, because I couldn't find him on the page to tag him in the page. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, y'all let me know what y'all think, because I think if I can't tag him, he didn't click boop the like button on the page. What y'all think? I'm just saying. I'm not putting you on the
what you talking about? I like the page.
I ain't putting you on the spot enough, and I'm just saying, I was looking.
What you talking about? I like the page.
But anyway, I want to say thank you real quick. That was my little silly commentary right now. I want to say thank you to everyone that is tuned into my very first broadcast of A.M.I.N.A. Amazing. Let's look at our banner, because my girl Miss A.M.I.N.A made my banner. Do y'all see my banner? Shiny, that's my boo-boo. Amazing mentors, independently nurturing artists is what my new movement is. And I want to thank everybody that's tuning in and joining in, that's going to follow the movement. I tried to do my hairs for y'all. Am I cute? Hold up. I tried to do my hair for y'all. Am I cute though? Am I cute? I hope I'm cute. Okay, cool. I don't know. So
I figured it out.
You figured it out? So how we gotta do it?
I figured it out.
How you gotta do it? Oh, Brother Rob said, peace, queen. What's up, Brother Rob? I know you at work. So how do we do it since you figured it out? What we gotta do?
See, I'm talking about the page, right?
Yes.
What happened was, True life, real story.
True life. This is a real story, y'all.
I had deleted like my I had to make some room on my phone for my Facebook.
Oh.
So I had to go on the Facebook app. So that might be the reason.
So what happened was, inadvertently, by accidental, purposely factual way, he didn't have enough space in his phone.
Right.
So what happened was
Facebook app. So that's probably why you can't tag me.
Oh.
You might need a Facebook app to go live like that on Facebook.
Oh, see, it's the Facebook app. It's not him. It's not him at all. It's not him at all, people. He is supporting SYA. It's the phone, people. We're going to make sure SYA get an upgrade, because we didn't know that he had these phone issues. So we're going to get him this upgrade real quick and make sure that he is tuned in for everything else. Now, I'm trying to give y'all all the same vision, but we all know that for some reason, this phone, my YouTube phone, it's an Android. So I'm going to just say that, because the other two phones are iPhones. So listen, everything else can see me. Now, SYA. I'm going to ask you how we can fix the situation. How can we rectify this situation, sir? What do we need to do?
I don't know, but we're gonna do this show, and we're gonna do that in a minute. We're gonna multitask. We're gonna do the show that regardless.
Okay, the show must go on. You heard the man. The show must go on. Brother Rob, you are my boo thang. What's up, boo? I know you at work holding it down. I see you. My boo, Miss A.M.I.N.A joined. Like I said, Miss A.M.I.N.A did my banner. Y'all love my lovely little banner. We do want to give a special shout out to Titan, the poet chef. He is supposed to be my co-host. However, due to situations not upon his control, Titan is a little sick, so Titan can't co-host today. We're going to hope and pray that Titan can make it to the next show on the 30th, because we're going to have a great show on the 30th. I got a surprise for y'all. I actually got a pop-up show tomorrow, just to see how much of y'all is watching the Queen, how much of y'all is taking in the Queen. We have this wonderful, wonderful mogul by the name of Dakari King. He's an ATL native. He is up and coming. He's doing so much. He just started a record label, an internet station. He has cigars. He got clothes. The man is doing everything. And he's one of those people that makes a point to give back to the community. So around this time, he's giving back to single families and single parents and, you know, making sure kids have holidays. And I think people like him are awesome. So I'm going to pop up on him tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be on location. Tonight we in the Queen's Palace. Y'all know how we do. So I want to say thank you to Instagram for tuning in, because Instagram, you are new for me. This is a new thing. But Facebook and YouTube, y'all know how the Queen gives it up. Y'all know how the Queen gets down, and y'all been supporting for the longest time. So bear with the Queen. The Queen has to turn the light up on this phone, because this phone is acting absolutely crazy. And it's acting like it can't see me. So I'm going to sit it back right here. Yes, okay. Better view on YouTube. Yes. So tonight on A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists, our guest is a poet by the name of S.Y.A, the nerdy poet. He's awesome as I don't know what. He's amazing. He does a couple things. He teaches some lessons. Like I said, he's training me when it comes to my poetry. And I am very, 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 very excited. And definitely happy about the fact that I'm getting the help that I need. Because my poetry performance on the stage was a little scary. Because, you know, I'm not used to it. I'm a writer, not a reciter. I'm a writer, not a reciter. So real quick, I wanted to let y'all know my books came in. The first one, Into the Mind of the Queen, is awesome. I'm just going to give you a preview, but you can't have it unless you inbox me or you order it on Amazon or Create Space or one of those awesome little places or whatever like that. This is my second one, In the Heart of the Queen. It's actually the last one to come out, but it was the second on the pile, so it is what it is. And like I said, it's on Create Space, it's on Amazon, and you can inbox me. I'm autographing those copies and I'm sending them straight out. My third poetry book, The Queen Has Spoken, is awesome. You guys need to tune in. Y'all need to grab it. Honestly, y'all just need to grab it. That's all I'm going to say to y'all. And my novel. Oh, my God. I changed the cover. What y'all think? What y'all think? Now, I got a couple people's opinion who told me it was awesome. And I think it's kind of awesome. I love it. But this novel is kind of almost sort of a true story. But I had to change the names and the dates and stuff to preserve the innocent. And don't ask me, did I do those things in the book? Because yes, but I'm going to tell you no. So get my books. Into the Mind of the Queen. The Queen Has Spoken, In the Heart of the Queen, and If Some Wishes Came True, all under my publishing company, Show It Well Publications, and all by me. So thank you guys. And okay, so SYA, now it's time to get to you, because we got a whole hour to pick your brain, see why you do what you do, and see why you are what you are. Are you ready to get into the Queen's world?
What you got for me?
Okay, well, I got a question for you first, though. You have Instagram, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a way for you to go live in my Instagram feed, and I know that because I've seen somebody else do it. And I'm new to Instagram, but I'm knowing some things. So what can you do since you can't go live in the Facebook feed? Brother Rob, share me. I can't share. I'm in Facebook jail. Please share me, Brother Rob, on Facebook. I can't do it.
Yeah, all right.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get back to that.
Oh, you don't follow me on Facebook either? Oh, man, listen, something is happening. He don't follow me on Instagram either. Wait a minute. Are you sure that you are a fan?
Look. Everything that I do, I have no app for. You know what I'm saying? Because I got too much space from all these phones that I be writing. And I need my phones in my life.
Oh, I'm going to fight
If I
you.
get these apps, I got to let go of these phones, and that ain't happen.
You know what? I'm going to say hey to Miss Parker real quick.
To the question, what you got for me?
No, first I'm going to say hi to Miss Parker, because Miss Parker is on and she's a California native, and she was... Hey, Miss Parker. We are happy to have you on and watching tonight. I appreciate you. You know I love you. When I get to Cali, trust me, I'm going to sit down and powwow with Titan, but I'm going to definitely do some things with you, too, because Miss Parker be doing them erotic open mics, okay? I got to go to one of those and get my erotic on. So thank you so much, Miss Parker, for being awesome sauce, okay? But my questions for you, my first question for you, SYA, is how'd you get your name? That's one of the things I want to know. How'd you get your name? How did you become SYA, the nerdy poet?
All right, the best way I can describe is just like, you know how you have, like, everybody has a I went through a transition. I went through a lot of Prince phases of formerly known as. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? One of the greatest all around, you know what I'm saying? And I actually take a lot of inspiration from him of knowing my art, knowing every aspect, or trying to know every aspect of poetry, you know what I'm saying? And
you know, they start in a downtime or in a time where they don't have a lot going on for themselves. Like, what started you in writing poetry?
just the fact that I felt like nobody was listening.
Okay.
I didn't know how to express myself at that time. You know, I've always had a way with words. I was like, you know what, let me write down. And I was in a place to where I was just like, yo, like, what am I doing with myself? Like, who really wants to listen? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take time to write down how I feel. If it changes how I feel about life, or if it changes how I feel about myself, then we'll do something. We'll stick with that. If not, then, you know, we're gonna find another way to take this pain away, you know what I'm saying? Or love people, you know what I'm saying? So started in like a early stage of depression, or just, you know what I'm saying, just being down and not being heard and whatever. And then I let my great aunt actually read my poem called Songs of a Caged Bird, which is an answer to why cage birds sing, why cage birds sing, you know what I'm saying, why the cage birds sing.
Okay.
And it basically is talking about being caught in the rib cage. My rib cage is my cage for my emotion, and how I feel caged within myself, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And she read it, and she was like, I see you in this piece. I feel you in this piece, you know what I'm saying? So after she gave me that answer and those critiques, I was like, okay. People can hear me and see me through my poetry, so why not continue to write it?
Were you trying to find your voice? Were you trying to find yourself?
Not really.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. At that time, I was trying to find my voice. I was just trying to get it out. I was just trying to be heard at that time. I just wanted to get the voices out of me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no particular person or I was talking to, or any reason I was really any subject I was really talking to. I just had a lot of things that I felt like I needed to get off of my chest or let out of me. And it just so happened that she asked me what I was writing or what I was writing about.
Okay.
And I let her read it. You know what I'm saying? We were all sitting in the same area at that time. You know, they were just talking and I was writing. And they was, oh, what are you writing? And I was like, oh, you know, this right here. Not really anything, you know, just my thoughts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've always been a deep thinker as well. I analyze a lot of things.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay. I just heard like a click. I didn't know if that was me or you or... Okay. Well, me personally, like I said, I started writing in the downtime, but now I actually write to make people aware. I write to just get things off my chest and things like that. You know. So what motivates you, though? What is your motivation as far as your writing? Because for a lot of people, it's different.
All right, so like I said, you know, I started off with just trying to get my thoughts out, and then I became an advocate. Once I realized people were hearing what I was saying, I started speaking for other people.
Okay.
You know, once I started speaking for other people, then I started speaking on situations. And when people started listening to situations, then I was like, you know, I had a conversation with my father, and he was like, you know, a lot of times people don't go to poetry events to be entertained. It's an aspect of why people go to open mics, but they're not solely there to be entertained. People that truly love poetry will go there or how many ever seconds, or how many ever minutes,
Right.
spark a new view in your life. Help you see something different from a different angle. What would it be, and how would I do it? So along those lines is how I find my voice. You know what I'm saying? That's what also keeps me writing the way that I do, is trying to find a new angle for you to see something you've seen 1,000 times. And I just happened to be walking down further going to that what's happening. I just happened to be walking down like near the water. I love water. I'm a Pisces, and I be the Pisces in it.
Okay.
But I find peace. There was a photographer. He's taking a picture, and he's like, "There's something beautiful about taking something so simple and exposing the beauty that much more." So I was like, as an artist, that's what we do. We're artists. That's what we do, and it just came natural. No thinking at all.
Okay.
It's a frequency from one mind of an artist mind to another. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
you know, that's basically subconsciously what I've been doing this whole time. Is finding a new way for you to see something in a new light that you see every day, or you never thought of thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, what advice would you give to an up-and-coming poet or writer or someone that wants to get their voice out there, that's nervous, that feels like they don't want to, be ridiculed, or they don't want to be judged? What advice would you give someone that's that nervous to get on the stage?
Okay. First of all, I would say from experience, a lot of people aren't going to know how to take you, especially if you're being true to yourself.
Okay.
You know, and I tell people this all the time. Like when I first started, that was dope, and but they didn't really know what to say because I didn't sound like anybody else. They were literally speechless, or they just, they were overwhelmed. Like they just, you know what I mean? So one, you're gonna stand out. You have to get used to standing out. Two, be true to yourself. Be true to your voice. The more you're true to yourself, the more you'll find your voice. Everybody's not gonna want to hear you.
True.
Everybody's not gonna always know how to take you, and sometimes in any art, you're gonna be a required taste in all forms. Doesn't matter what genre. Even if you're good at one genre, your style might be a required taste in another genre. You know what I'm saying? But there's something that needs to be said. We say things, or we can do things, and say things in a way that other people can express themselves in. So a lot of times we are that voice. You know what I'm saying? And I always remind myself that we are that voice. And a lot of times it's not even for you. It's not even for other people. Sometimes hearing those words that you write are for you. It's just relatable to other people. So you never know who else needs to hear that, to know they're not alone in that situation. And I get nervous all the time. I've been performing since I was like 5. Up in like 5 or 6 in elementary school, from choir to dancing, and I still get nervous. And it's the part of me wanting to do my best at all times. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets nervous. Everybody, comfort comes with time. You go through the stages of feeling crazy, then you feel confident, then you get comfortable.
True.
But you can't go through that phase without that first stage, which is feeling crazy. Especially if it's something you've never done before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you never messed up, you've never done anything new.
Right. Very true.
You gotta grow. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
That's not my quote, by the way. So,
oh, you glow? Oh, okay.
Aristotle.
Well, I wish we could have got you face to face in the feed and we would all see how you glow. But, I feel what you're saying, and I thank you. But, I have a question for you. I did kind of sort of drop the bomb that, you are assisting me to figure out or learn a way to perform comfortably. How did you start helping others with their performance, with finding their voice, with building their inner courage? How did you first start that?
He had like bars for days upon days upon
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
How can you put all that to use of putting a message out there or drawing a picture? And once he kind of got that concept, dude was like unstoppable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once he learned how to make that connection of substance and the usage, the right usage of his words at the right time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
And then with as far as musicality, like I said, I come from, well, you know, I come from just the aspects of being myself.
Okay.
So, you know, I have to with musicality as well. And then I went to this, there was I hit like a few years later. I was on the radio. Somebody was like, "Yo, you're my mentor." He basically was like, "Yo, you're gonna mentor me. You're my teacher from now on." He said,
Okay.
"I want you to teach me how do you do what you do." And basically, I responded to this person, you know, I'm going to teach you. I'm not going to change you. And teaching and changing are two different things.
It's true.
Well, I will help you evolve into who you are.
Okay.
Don't be better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm putting you with a certain amount of gifts that I will never be able to fathom. And I don't want to steal that away from you.
Right. Right.
But I can help you get to a place where you can tap into what you're supposed to do a little bit deeper, a little bit better, the best that I can. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. No, that sounds awesome. I'll be honest. I love the fact of how you are training me. Let me let y'all know the queen. I'm a boss, okay? So I don't like to listen to people. So he's training me in a way where he's helping me fully understand what's inside of me and how to bring it out. And it's really awesome. Like, you know, where my attitude would normally kick in with most people, he got me in my head like, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me real quick say hey real quick. Brother Rob is on. Titan is on. Titan's sick. Titan, we love you. You know, we going to see, hopefully you make it to the next show. DJ Powerhouse Paul Wills is on. Tyrone Houston, which is legendary. He's on. I told Legendary call in because I love his freestyle. And my girl, Kylie Brown, Analog Soul. This is my poetry sister. I love her so much. She's on. Thank you guys for supporting the new show. A.M.I.N.A, amazing mentors, independently nurturing artists. I'm trying to do what I can do to get that voice out there and just network with everybody. So I'm coming to a channel, a station, an internet, something near you. Okay, so thank everybody for tuning into Queen A.M.I.N.A's The Queen Speaks channel. Actually, it's called Queen Speaks Radio. Thank you for tuning into it. And my brother Titan named it so awesomely, Queen Speaks Radio. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You guys are awesome. SYA for just being there, being my mentor. Well, you know what? I will call you my mentor. You're helping me. So being my mentor, telling you guys how he got started and whatnot. So I thank SYA. He's totally awesome. But we do want to get to the lines because we do got callers. And I've been doing so much talking. We had a couple that called and hung up. And I'm sorry, you guys. Call back. It's just been one of them things. It's a new show. We got to do what we do. So right now we got a Southwest New York caller. Southwest New York, you are on with Queen Speaks Radio. This is our second episode. Who we got here? Legendary. Hi, bro. What's up with you?
Oh, man. I'm great. This is your first show of your new chapter, and I was telling Titan, he told me when your show was starting, and it happened to be I remembered it because it was like, okay, I gotta support. It was a couple days. I just celebrated a birthday 2 days ago, and it was like, then your show starts on Monday, so I gotta call in and show support. And then you wanted me to, you know, do a little something. So I was like, okay, I can't say no. You know, I gotta do it.
Yay! Yes, because it is the first show, the first official show.
Show had ended. Brother Titan called me. Shout out to my brother Titan.
Yes, get well soon, Titan.
Definitely keep our thoughts with him. He was telling me, he's like, listen, you don't understand, Queen A.M.I.N.A and Baby Mama, they're still floored by your freestyle. And I'm like, well, duh, but I do. But yes, and then I felt bad because I was like, I didn't call in to your other shows much as I should have. When I did call in, the topic was so heavy, I never got a chance to spit. I got off the line, so it was like with this, I'm going to do a little bit better. I'm going to try to call in more and spit some pieces and definitely, or, you know, give feedback or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's the Queen show, so I can't do nothing, but, you know, whatever you need me to do.
Yes, and I needed you to spit some fire.
You got your books out there, I've been seeing it, and now you got your show, so I was like, let me come on here and see what you need from me. How I can help and be of assistance and all that good stuff.
Oh, Well, you know, I'm always trying to network, and I'm trying to get some stuff going on in New York. I'm trying to get some stuff going on in Philly, some book signings and some stuff like that. So if you know some bookstores, I really don't want to do the big ones. I really want to do like the little mom and pops, bring more attention to those. You know, everybody knows Barnes and Nobles. You know, everybody, you know, but who knows the regular little bookstore on the corner? Nobody. So those are the type of stores that I'm looking forward to do my book signings at and things like that. So if you know any in your area, let me know, and I will definitely make a beeline, put it on my calendar, and set something up. So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to network and get these books out there. I got my little brick, my little chip for my phone, so I can get my PayPal on. I got a case of books in the truck. I'm ready. I'm gassing up the pace, and you just let me know where I'm going.
Yeah, she armored up, and see, that's how you know people ain't playing around when they got the armory in the back of the truck ready.
Exactly.
You heard the rapper say they gotta go to the trunk. Well, she ain't gotta go to the trunk. She gotta go to the back, and that's a problem.
Exactly.
I mean, she coming with it like
everything.
I was just telling somebody the other day, we had some celebrities in the house in Buffalo. And that's all good and cool and right and everything, but you know what? That's not who made me. I mean, I idolize them. Well, not all of them, a few of them, but really who makes legendary are the local, everyday people. Because you know what? The idols aren't the people who made it to the top of the mountain. The idols and the heroes are the people still struggling to climb with you. They're the ones you need to idolize because they know.
Exactly.
We idolize all of these great and rich and great people, but let's just be for real here for 1 second. This is the Queen A.M.I.N.A show, and I'm a young king, so I'm gonna keep it funky.
Keep it funky.
Them people don't give two shits about my problems at the end of the day. Okay, they don't care that my rent is due and I only got half of it. They don't care that my phone bill is due and I only got a fourth of it.
Exactly.
They don't care that, you know, my hot water tank is out. But the quote-unquote mom and pop shops, I can go to them and get encouraged and mentored and be nurtured. Those are celebrities come to your town and you show them more love. I don't care if they're celebrities. They're still a tourist. This is my town. And when you show a tourist more love from my town than you show me, and I've been born and raised here my whole life, that's a problem.
A problem. And you know what's a problem also for me? A lot of people, when the celebrities do come to your town, they decide to give them a bunch of free stuff. Now, like he said, this is the Queen A.M.I.N.A show, so we gonna keep it real funky. Why y'all giving these people a bunch of free shit? Don't they got money?
We need to give it money. First of all,
you taxing us up, but they get some free shit.
Janet Jackson was here, and then on top of that, the day before, music, Soul Child, shout out to them because I do love music.
Love music.
Marsha and Jasmine Sullivan were here. Now, like I said, these are great people. But honestly, we, the people, we are so caught up in money makes the world go around. This is why y'all need to listen to old school music. The stylistic says people make the world go around. The reason money makes the world go around is because we have adopted and let it be so. It is what it is. It's not the answer to everything. There's a reason my name is legendary, and it's not just because the audience, you know, told me so. There's a reason for everything.
I know that's right.
Even, yeah. So, I mean, people are just, we got to invest in our own people. And that's why my town, or anybody's town, won't go nowhere because we're so busy looking to the idols. How are you going to look at, oh, we got to be like Cardi B, or, oh, we got to be like Beyonce, or, oh, we got to be like this person or that person. But you look at the local people and be like, no, y'all not good enough. Charity begins at home.
At home.
And spreads abroad. If I was one of these famous people and you came to me with your album, I don't care how many sales you got, what are you doing to help your town?
In your community. Yes, sir. That's how I feel. Yep, I love
what you doing to help out at home? That's what I would be asking these people. I started out, this is the Queen A.M.I.N.A show, my first time. People I know is asking, who's this legendary character and why is she talking about these freestyle? Okay. I am a young man that has cerebral palsy. And growing up, my adopted family, they were like, you know, well, of course, all males were the big bruisers, the athletes, and all of that stuff, which is cool. I, of course, was not very gifted in that area. So with what you lack in one sense, you strengthen in another. So in funky. All black people get told that you talk too damn much. Well, guess what? That talking became a career, homie. So, spoken word came from watching things like the Death Jam Poetry Series,
Yes.
Louder Than a Bomb, all of these different spoken word shows and poetry shows, and I just got this feeling in my chest like, I could tear that up. I can do that. And it didn't matter about my physical condition. So, my very first time performing on stage, I went from writing poems on paper, to which I still do write, and just passing them around school, and people loved them. They would make copies, several copies, and I'd sign my name. And then when I did my very first open mic, it was June 12th, 2012. I had got home from my summer job. I have cerebral palsy. We don't run. And when I tell you, I was run, Forrest, run. I was picking up a gun for that train. You hear me? Because I was not missing that. And I read a couple pieces off my phone. And the rest is history, as they say. Freestyling came into play when I was at a local event. And it was an open mic. And I heard a couple of cats from my hometown, freestyle, and they were asking for subjects from the audience. And I was like, well, let me try that, you know. And then on top of that, as most people, I grew up in a background of freestyling. I didn't travel and perform with it like I do with spoken word, but I grew up with rap, hip-hop, and, you know, freestyling and cypher. I did it with my brothers and my cousins. You know what I mean? So that was kind of right up my alley as it was. So I'm not the only cat that freestyles. I'm not the only cat that is prolific with it, not at all. But as far as Buffalo, New York, I am the only cat that uses it as a primary execution of my spoken word. And I have been going for 5 years now, representing the underdog, representing people with disabilities, representing people with cerebral palsy, because my ambition is to one day someone looks at me with the same condition or any disability, physical disability, and they look at him and be like, well, if he did it,
I can do it.
Ain't nothing stopping me.
Exactly.
You know, and so that's just a little bit about myself. And Legendary came from 2014. I did a showcase. I was excited because it was my first. We all love that show where you gotta sell tickets because you feel big time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, very true.
Somebody gotta buy a ticket to see my ass. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, it was my. And then they came to my house. They were like, "Do you have a stage name?" And I'm looking like,
no.
Nah. So, as a joke, they'd be like, you know, my brother called me and he said, my second oldest brother, he said, think legendary status, like Maya Angelou, Robin Williams. The thing about celebrities like them is because they were beyond the money, mansions, and covers and all of that stuff. When they were gone, you felt like you lost your own family.
True.
You know, it hurt. And not all celebrities can make you feel like that. Sad you're gone, but, you know, it takes a lot to be one of them celebrities.
Right,
so when, it does. You know, when Robin Williams, when I found out he was gone, I was like, dude, me and my family, we was down there crying like, dude.
Oh, well, let me ask you real quick. I hate to cut you. You know, do you have any questions for SYA? Because we are definitely doing an interview tonight. So, any questions at all for SYA, the poet?
SYA the poet. Any questions?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, shout out to SYA the poet. Any questions? What would you give? Like, is there any particular thing that makes you nervous? I mean, because for myself, I know one thing that makes me nervous is when I'm performing in a place that I haven't been to. So when I'm going somewhere for the first time to perform. So it's my first time performing, I'm a little nervous because you don't know about the crowd. So is there anything that makes you nervous, even with your experience?
One thing that I will tell you is one thing that I do as well is when I get nervous, I tell a lot of people the trick that I use for the longest time. I call it spotting. A lot of ballerinas do it. And basically what they do is they find a certain section that's facing the audience, but you're not necessarily looking at the audience, but you're still making that connection, and the audience still feels like you're making that connection. And then every time I get nervous, I look at that one place. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that takes me away from
Okay.
Yeah, French piece.
Excuse me?
Like a French piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like a brand new fresh piece, and I know, it's like gonna like kill if I get it right.
Okay.
So basically, all it is me overthinking. That's the only time I really get nervous is when I overthink things. And so a lot of times I have to find a way of just shutting down my mind, shutting down my emotions for like a few seconds. Whether it's like I usually, no matter what I do, whenever I perform, I take a breath. And within that breath, I grab up everything that I can think of. It's like superpowers, you know how like, be like, Thundercats has like that one call that they do, Superman has a son. It's me gathering everything in me, whether it's a vision, to kind of just pull me away from whatever's distracting me so I can focus on that one piece and nothing but that piece. And I try to use my emotions more than let my emotions distract me from what I'm doing. So, I mean, like I said, the only thing that really makes me nervous is when I know I got this really fresh, still piece. And it's just like, it's basically, to me, nervousness is excitement. Okay. I don't really get nervous. I get overexcited because I know I'm going to rip this piece if I get it right. And it's me not wanting to mess up that piece because I know somebody's waiting for me to deliver something beautiful to them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That would be my answer to that, hopefully. Hopefully made sense. Made sense to me.
Me too.
Definitely. I totally understand it. Before I go, because I know you got people on the line, Queen A.M.I.N.A, I know you wanted me to come and definitely drop a few lines for you, so I need you to do so people know how this works.
Yes.
Because the Queen asked for a piece, so I mean that's what you got to do.
Yes.
So I want you to give me a topic or two, and I will rip a piece off the top of my head. Listen, y'all can't see me, but I don't have no pen.
No, I know you don't. I know you.
And my phone is, not within my sight. I am not cheating. This is going to be completely off my scalp like Darren.
Yes,
so
I love it.
Give me some topics, and y'all going to hear this out.
All right.
And
Okay.
you can witness this.
Yes.
So with that.
All right. Well, I was thinking about the police and justices, because there's a lot of that going on. I was also thinking about being more protective of your children with the amount of things that's going on that the police are actually doing to children now, not just adults. And I was just thinking about how hard it is to live in your skin. So those are the 3 topics that you got to choose from.
Okay. All right. And here we go. Round and round we go. When we'll stop and nobody knows. I know that seems simple to say, but see, the simplicity in simple syrup is no longer a syllable that we can utter. It's no longer a sermon that we can receive in a service, but be service. Because those who swore to serve and protect have now sworn to beat and batter and then belittle and then somehow begrudgingly still keep their jobs on behalf of the belligerent. But somehow half of that is decimated. See, the equation doesn't even out because even though all lives matter, no one wants to understand that not all lives matter equally. My life does not matter as much as yours because of skin tones, and even though everyone is hip-hop, so let's discuss the tonality. If you have bass in your voice or if you have an alto in your voice, let's go to the alternative facts and let's look at the alter ego, because ego knows that everyone does not let go so easily. But if you look at my easel, I have more colors than black, blue, and white. I have more colors than opaque gray. So I look to these wannabe gray skies and I wish that I would be blue, but then when I see blue, I think about those cops that are coming after me, coming after you. I used to think it was funny when I heard when they come for you. Yes, I heard that theme song, and now that theme song gives me nightmares because I got to think about my unborn child. I got to think about my unborn son. I got to think about my unborn daughter, but then I think about the sons and daughters that have been born, 3 of which are my nieces, 5 of which are my nephews, but somehow only a few. I see a Marine commercial that says the few, the proud. Maybe these people are proud to be cop killers, and I used to watch Gangland on Spice TV, but you know what spice my drink? Is the actuality that I'm not afraid of the blood, I'm not afraid of the cribs, I'm afraid of those who lied and said they swore to serve and protect, putting me in a crib at an early age before I know what it feels like to be loved, to be sheltered, to be protected, to be a human being, because lungs off my chest. I struggle to breathe because I can't breathe in this oxygen because it's full of opulence by this omnipresent oxymoron because the oxygen is layered and there's holes in the ozone layer. So I cry, ozone, you are there. So I try to zone out to the zillions and I try to reach out to the masses. But since I have an intended mass, no one's going to listen to me. So we need M.A.S. We need MAS. We need more. So let's get a little bit more understanding. But before we can understand, we got to stop being so underhanded. See, because ever since we've been unattacked from our mothers, unattacked from our fathers, no one really bothers to see the whole equation. Everyone claims to be passionate, but only uses a one-sided perspective. Yes, it's all someone's fault. Let's stop looking at the larger percentage and learn how to solve the smaller problems, because a mountain only forms with small stones. But now I gotta pass these stones because I can't believe, even with a flag waving, a military fighting, and red shedding, I'm still not safe at home.
That's why I wanted you to do that piece. Legendary, you are awesome. I love how you freestyle. Like, you give this man a topic and it's just, like, I'm telling you, you almost had me over here pulling my hair. I mean, I love it. I love it. This is why I asked you to call on my first show. I knew that you was going to do something that just got under my skin and gave me the goosebumps, and I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you so much, Legendary. Your awesomeness.
One thing I want to say though, my man, is going back to that nervous topic. The thing that you just did, a lot of times I do. People just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And what I'll do is, if I forget a piece, I freestyle within whatever moment I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing a love piece, wherever my moment is, or wherever I stopped or I forgot my piece at, I'll do something connected to where I was going in the first place. Or I'll freestyle a piece and I'll mash it up. Or what I'll also do is I'll mash up two pieces on the same topic. So if I'm doing a piece about a smile and I forget a piece that I'm in the middle of, I'll just do another piece that talks about a smile. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then,
that was awesome.
So basically, next time you get nervous and you don't know what to do, as comfortable as you are with freestyling, do it. Because one thing that takes away nervousness is being comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And what I've learned to do also is improv when I think I messed up. Like if I start stuttering over a line, I'll actually say that, oh, I stuttered because it says that, I'll incorporate that.
So basically, what it is basically trusting yourself. That's all you're doing. The same way you trust yourself to freestyle, trust yourself on that mic. True. And once you get a vibe for that room, then that energy will send back to you. They'll send the energy to you.
Okay. Well, Legendary. Cool. Well, Legendary, we love you to death, but I got to put you back on the lines because we are running out of time. We actually only have another 12 minutes, and we got a couple more callers on the line. I'm just glad you called in. Like I said, I love the fact that you've overcome so much and you are still making those moves and doing what you got to do. And I appreciate you for always supporting you. For always supporting me. Titan just said he shared the video. Thank you, because I'm on Facebook. I can't share. Titan, I love you. I hope you're getting better, bro. I do. SYA, we're going to get to the next caller. Legendary, your awesomeness, okay?
Thank you.
Let's see. We have a New York caller on the lines. New York, we on with A.M.I.N.A. on Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. Who we got on the lines?
Hi, A.M.I.N.A. This is your baby's mama.
Let me find out, baby mama, to track me down. Oh, damn, baby mama. Hey, boo. What's going on?
Hey, S.Y.A. How are you doing?
Hey, good, darling. How are you?
I'm fine. I just was calling to support you. S.Y.A. I don't know if you know, but I used to be A.M.I.N.A's co-host on her other show, so now I'm just listening, and I'm loving everything that I'm hearing. It's Legendary just tore it down for us.
Did he? See, baby mama has some other obligations, so she could not be the host for this show. But we know baby mama is a support system, so she gonna be supporting the way she do. We got to get our words of advice from her. We need to do a 5-minute word of advice segment from her, coming straight from Brooklyn. Anybody surviving in Brooklyn their whole life definitely can give me some advice. I'm just saying. So So, baby mama, what's going on with you? Any questions for SYA?
No, pretty much I think I'm asked all the questions that I think I would want to ask SYA.
I know that's right.
Let's see, one that you didn't ask.
I'm glad you tuned in, baby mama.
What motivates you the most? Like, out of everything that you do, like, what really motivates you to be the poet that you are?
Me, just the fact that I can talk to people, man. Like, I love helping people. I'm a people person, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I can give something to you, I have a right, it's my right, and it's a responsibility for me to help you grow if you're willing to grow. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's willing to grow or willing to listen to what I have to say, I want to drop something, and I'll just leave it there. I'm not going to force you to pick it up. We can have a normal conversation like right now, and I might say something. I don't even know that I'm saying it, but I might hit you later, and you might come to me and be like, word, well, if you want to talk about that some more, you know what I'm saying? And anybody that's actually met me live, like, I give advice. Period. It doesn't matter if I can help you, whether it's if I'm just meeting you live, if I'm meeting you in person, if it's on the line. Like, this, my motivation of talking to people and helping people be new. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So basically, it's me taking what I feel is me being well-rounded and trying to spread that vision, I guess, a little bit.
Okay. Well, baby mama, you are Miss. Titan said, hey, baby mama. Dub C said, hey, sis. Hey. Listen, you are Miss, baby mama. He said, miss you, hun. I know that's right.
I miss you too. Maybe one day I'll come and host the show with you and Titan.
Oh, you gonna be here for Thanksgiving? We're gonna be live on Thanksgiving. You just don't know. Everybody tune in. The Queen's family's gonna be live for Thanksgiving. The Queen is cooking. Baby mama coming. BFF's coming. My mama and daddy's coming. Listen, SYA, you don't live that far. You just maybe 4 or 5 hour drive. You better get on the road before that Thanksgiving traffic and the parade start if you want to come get a plate. Like, I got 3 turkey, 2 roasts, even a salmon out this piece. I'm doing everything. It's going to be that many people here. So, if the Queen is throwing, like, she's literally burning down. I'm going to start cooking on Tuesday. It's going to be that serious. So, you should definitely come through. So, you're welcome. Open public invite on the air. You are welcome, SYA, to come grab a plate for Thanksgiving. Everybody's going to be here. Now, let me see. Baby mama, we got to put you back on the lines because we are running out of time and we got more callers. But I'm glad that you called. I'm glad that you got to say your line one time. I'm here. Can I get a...
Sure. I'm here.
I miss my baby mama. She normally here. She ain't here no more. It's all right, though. I love you, baby mama. I will talk to you in the A to the M. You know how that do. Let's see. It looks like one of my favorite artists is on. And I hope that Miss Analog Soul has some questions. Analog Soul, you on with A.M.I.N.A, amazing mentors, independently nurturing artists. How are you this evening, my love?
I am freaking fantastic. How are you?
I am so blessed, and I can't stop smiling now that I see you on these lines. But how are you? I miss you.
I miss you too, honey.
Love your voice.
So glad you're back on the air. I'm so proud of you. Wonderful show. Really enjoying myself.
Yay. I am going to be, honestly, I'm going to be doing so much. I'm not even just interviewing just poets. Tomorrow, I have a mogul that's going to be in, he's actually doing seminars right now in the DMV area, so I'm going to pop up on him and do a live interview. Like, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to be interviewing chefs. I'm going to their kitchens. I'm doing everything. I just want to network and get Black people out there. You know, we don't have that many avenues. And I don't care what you do. I don't care if you cooking, if you cleaning trash, if you washing the homeless, whatever you doing, hit up the Queen. You deserve an interview and I'm going to get your voice out there. And that's how I feel right now. I am nurturing and I am getting everybody out there that needs to be out there. Everybody inciting change. Everybody that wants to see
wonderful
positivity.
Need more people that think like you. I love it.
Yes. Yes, see? And people that think like you too, because I know, we all know Poet doing big things. For all that don't know that my Analog Soul sister is part of POET family, that Poet family that is re-gentrifying Poet all day. And Poet is not only regentrifying and changing and building Chi-Town, they are now in. Are you guys now? Are we now in Nigeria? Is that where Ike Boat is from? Where is he at? But we're everywhere. In Ghana, like literally, they are changing lives everywhere. So be a part. Find Poet. Look up Black Ice, Analog Soul. So many people that you can hook up with that can network with you and help get them voices out there because they're doing things and they changing things. Chicago stand out definitely. So what you going? So you got questions tonight for SYA, Miss Analog Soul?
Always. I am a huge fan of SYA. I've been a fan for years. So the question that I want to ask is, well, basically, let me start off this way. You are weird. Okay? You are weird, but you're weird in that way that makes you brilliant, makes you a genius. You're weird in that way like Prince was weird, like Michael Jackson was weird, like that kind of weird. So, being that, how do you keep your confidence high? When you go into an avenue where people don't really know you, or even when you go to places where there are more established artists that, I'm going to use the word hate for lack of a better word, that try to change your uniqueness. How do you keep that confidence?
Okay, first off, I'm doing like 7,000 backflips because you know how I feel about your mama. But I'm letting you know that right now. It's been so long since we've been able to chat. I'm gonna tell you what one of my OGs told me. He always told me I'm one person that always tries to cross crowds. That's another motivation. You know what I'm saying? I have a long list, but that's one of my main ones is crossing crowds. So I cannot cross crowds if I sound like everybody else, if I do what everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? And I can't cross crowds the way I feel like I need to or I'm meant to. And basically, it goes back to what I tell all my mentees is finding a foundation of what you write for. Your why and your foundation of why you write is always going to pull you through when you feel like you don't want to do it anymore, when you feel like nobody supports you, when you feel like nobody's listening, when you feel like once you find that foundation of why you write and that authenticity of who you are. That was a tongue twister right there. I don't know how to trouble with that word. But when you find that uniqueness, that's when people will gravitate to you. Because there's going to be people that get tired of hearing what everybody else does. And they're going to need you all the time, or they're going to need you in a specific moment. You need to be that person, you know what I'm saying, that they go to. And that's who I see myself as. I am that breath of fresh air to polluted mind. When you get tired of hearing the same thing, I made it my mission. And when you get tired of hearing love poems, I want to be that weird, coarse love poem. But like, oh, I don't like love, but that was cute. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like being nerdy, and he does a nerdy poem, so I can do a nerdy poem too, you know?
Yes.
I want to be that angle, you know what I'm saying? Be that angle that gives somebody that breath of fresh air from polluted minds. When everything else is polluted and everybody wants to hate, remember there's that one person that loves you for being who you are. You know what I'm saying? That loves you, that specifically is waiting at 12 o'clock to buy your next CD. Who gets up at like 6:30 in the morning, a.m. at that, if not 5. To get ready to go buy tickets to your show. It's already dressed. Got dressed at 3. You know what I'm saying? There's only that one person that you're talking to that means, and it means the world to them. Because you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? So definitely just remember that and you'll be alright.
Alright. That is excellent. Great answer.
Shoot, I needed to know that because sometimes I walk in like, why everybody looking at me? And I put my head down, I don't even want to get on the stage. I'm like, dang. So I needed to know that. Shoot.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was really great. So I have one more question, if that's okay.
Oh yes.
Really quick, which is, if you had one word to describe yourself, your motivation, everything that you do, what the core SYA, what would your one word be?
Love.
It'd be love, really?
I'm in love with love. It'd be love. Everything I do. If not, it'd be universal. If you want to go deeper, it'd be universal.
Okay.
But,
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
All
right.
I love it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing this. I feel like I know so much more about you now.
Right? He's awesome. He's definitely awesome. Listen. So I know you got a poem for us tonight, if you feel like it, because, I mean, there's been so many analog soul sightings, I'm not sure how your octaves are feeling right now, I know, I seen a couple flicks, you might have been at the cigar shop too, so I'm just saying, I don't know how your larynx is working, but I would love to hear some, if you feel like it.
Like 2 notes, and I'll be happy. Just, I'll love the way she said. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, go back on you.
Okay, yes. I'm going to share this piece, and I'd love to hear your feedback.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
And you too, baby mama.
She here somewhere.
Reanimated and arose from the ashes. My grandmother prayed for my reign upon this earth. Therefore, I must conquer you, the child of mediocrity. I apologize. My seams have been tattered and torn. The tread of my feet are half past worn. You see, I have muscle memory of brutal mental defloration. Without lifting a finger, karma has become my redeemer. My enemies speak of me in lies with forked tongues, for my words have unraveled their dreams, made them rulers of none. My talents cultivated in the manner of disbelief, thus I have blossomed in this urban garden of Eden. I have tasted of the tree of knowledge and truth. Full of its wealth I spit with the clarity of a sage. My destiny is overcome by obstacles, living my life as an example of triumph and adversity. I am a child of the universe, therefore my talents are limitless. Self-taught by design, not by choice. Life is my teacher, and I am a student of pain and desperation. The science of perception has become my enemy. You see, I see potential in my fellow man. My third eye speaks out the ultimate end game, because I believe that we shall all be as one, that eventually we shall overcome. You see, I am my brother's keeper and my sister's champion. And though I treat everyone fairly, reciprocity is not my friend. You see, I've learned to be my own hero. I've learned to be my friends like I be my fruit. Not to let the world destroy me and you. My growth rings are telltale signs of my struggle. But I wouldn't change my past despite my present. Heed the epitaph of my trials and learn from my footsteps in the sand. See, my father was a volcano. My mother, lava.
even know what to say. That was so beautiful. Oh, gracious. You always try to touch my tears. Goodness.
On that piece, though, like, you know how you have, like, those Pixar movies? That's what I thought, a beautiful volcano.
Yes.
And then, like, go down the history, and then you just see a whole bunch of asses, and then it goes back up to the story. Like, that was, I'm gonna make up a word, the most griotic, and I'm gonna put the logic on the back of it. Story, poem I've ever heard in my life, and then that right there is what I'm talking about being a breath of fresh air. Like, that is the most unique angle I've ever heard. One of the most unique angles I've ever heard a poem told from. Exactly. And then the tone you used is what gave that griotic, again, word I just made up. It gave that vibe of somebody telling a story, like a grandmother, or not even a grandmother, the village mother. You know what I'm saying? That the wise one that everybody circled that fire for, or that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To hear that story of their history. So that's for me.
You know.
It's like OMFG. Like, okay, I'm done.
He said OMFG.
Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you kept your accent the whole time just had me I can't stop smiling, okay? But you know what I thought of? Just the fact that he said the Pixar movies, I thought of that was what I would consider to be the narration of that movie, Moana. That is how I see that poem. Yes. That movie is awesome sauce. And like, I mean, I watched it without the kids. I'm not gonna lie. But like, honestly, I can see that as the theme narration of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the girl ended up being, I guess, what was the change of the earth. And that's the way that poem came out. The change of the earth type of situation. That was beautiful. Titan is giving you all the hearts. He like doing 80 at a time. You know, you can do that. But like, you know.
Love you, Titan. I'll call you later.
Definitely. Well, you know, you're awesome. You got to tune in tomorrow. I'm actually going on a face-to-face with this young mogul. Just so everybody knows, again, because the show is ending, and I love y'all, and I thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to get to this last caller real quick. But a gentleman by the name of Dakari King, he's doing a lot in Atlanta. He's giving back to single families. He's opening some things. He's giving some jobs out in Atlanta. So seriously, look him up. I'm going to actually go to where he is tomorrow because he's doing a tour for the DMV right now. And I'm going to interview him live just so he can let everybody know what he's got going on and how we can support another black man that is supporting our communities, as Legendary said. You take me and introduce me. I want to know what you did for my community. And he's someone that is building a community, giving back to single parents and making sure that children are educated. And I love people like him. I do. Because you know how we are with these books. Because I know once I'm done this, I'm going to go check that homework. I'm trying to tell y'all, okay? So, my sister, Kylie, Analog, I love you so much, girl. You are so awesome. And I got so much going on, but we got to interface. We got to talk. We got one of these days, you know, and I have to interview you. No matter how you feel about it, I have to interview you. Because I'm seeing all these analog sightings, and I don't know why I don't have the first scoop. I'm supposed to have the 227. You already know. I'm past Mary. I'm with Pearl. I'm 227. I'm in the window with it. I'm supposed to be on this 227 with you. I'm supposed to know everything, okay? So I got to interview you. You got to let me know a date that's good for you. And we're going to go from there because I love you and I miss you to death.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love you too.
Definitely.
All right.
Later.
Baby mama. See you later.
All right, let's get to this. East Pennsylvania, you are on with A.M.I.N.A. Yes, amazing. Mentors, independently nurturing artists. Are you spitting or supporting is what I normally say, but we're not necessarily spitting. How you doing tonight? Who do we have on the lines?
Assalamu alaikum and peace and blessings to you, my love.
Hey, Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A, how to do? Oh, you caught the end of the show. You're so awesome. SYA, this is Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A. Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A is awesome sauce. She was like my highlight middle function part of the last show. So did you get a chance to catch the show, Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A?
Yes, I came on my home line, so that's why you ain't recognize my phone number now.
Yay! So what do you think of A.M.I.N.A?
I think it is excellent.
Yay.
Your talent and the artists who have came on this evening, brilliant.
Yes.
It is just amazing and wonderful to hear so many young people with so many creative thoughts and just the genuineness of heart and the soul that's being put out. Amazing. Just keep up the good work, my love.
I sure will try. Any questions for SYA or any comments for SYA at all?
Just keep up the good work.
Definitely.
Everyone is just so brilliant. I'm just sitting here awestruck, just listening to those who have delivered their pieces tonight from the time that I did get on.
Okay.
Just amazing. Just totally amazing.
Yay. Well,
Right
you know.
out of the evening.
Well, you know we love you, and I want everybody to know, Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A, during the winter time, the winter months, she sells these hat and scarf sets. They're awesome. They're 30 a set, but they are literally, they will keep you so warm, you will be sweating by the time you get to where you're going. They're totally awesome. So hit me up, inbox me. I got a couple sets here. Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A does take requests. However, requests are extra, and if you order more than 2, the price starts going down just a smidge. So you might want to get at me because y'all gonna see me wearing mine. I got a blue one, I got a fatigue one, and I'm gonna get it rocking. So hit me up about Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A, and thank you to everybody that's tuning in. I truly appreciate it. I wish that you guys would have caught me in the beginning, but it is the end of the show. SYA, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do a poem real quick. From one of my books called Into the Mind of the Queen, which I do have, so y'all better get to inboxing me. And like I said, the pages are illustrated. They're awesome. So y'all better get to inboxing me if you want an autographed copy. I do have my novel available as well, If Some Wishes Came True. My other poetry book, The Queen Has Spoken, and my last poetry book, In the Heart of the Queen, all by me on Show It Well Publications, my own publishing company. So check it out. I'm going to do a poem for y'all real quick. Mommy Queen A.M.I.N.A, you can continue to stay on the lines. And I'm going to do this as fast as possible. Poetry makes me happy because I get to tell you how I feel, what's false and what's real, what's in my heart, what rips me apart, the inner parts of my soul, the things I can't control, why my eyes always roll, and why I am so sexy when I'm on the stroll, okay? Life is truly what you make it. And I am taking mine with the cutest of outfits, okay? Away, just I wanted to say what's on my mind, making sure that everyone knows that I appreciate them on this lovely climb. To reach the very top, because I need you all to know that Queen A.M.I.N.A will never, ever stop. Guaranteed. And that's that poem. Yes, indeed. SYA, do you want to close us out real quick? Because we are down to our last minute or so.
Sure.
Yay.
Now, see, I had a lot of questions asked today. One was how I was so weird and what made me weird and how did I get that way. I said, walk this way if you want to understand. You got to understand my methods and my highs to understand how I get down. Yeah, I want to be legendary too. Props to you on that freestyle you did. I feel you. See that analog has me cooking my soul like video games with that super punch or that big hit from that soul. I understand. Mommy A.M.I.N.A, nice to meet you. I've never seen you, but I hear that soul and that power in your voice of love and empowerment. So thank you for coming through. Joe, the verbal mind dancer, I see you. My mind dances to the music of my own beat. That's how I move my feet. I'm never tripping because I never walk the same pace as others I move. Now, baby mama, he said she was here. You know there's love, no drama. There's all support and anytime she comes around, so I appreciate you too. Now, you might ask me why I want to be nerdy. That's just part of who I am. My favorite cartoons are playing on the background of the scene. Reminds me of Uncle JaVale, the big kid in me. Now, I get nervous at times, but you'll never know because I freestyle like I am now. Maybe now you understand it if you didn't know before. How about just name everybody that hit the line? Well, I try to. But I bring to you Queen A.M.I.N.A's
Yes.
radio.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I saw it.
That's SYA, you know that was awesome. I love that freestyle, and I appreciate you freestyling for us. And I want to say thank you to everyone that tuned into my new station, Queen Speaks Radio, on my new show, A.M.I.N.A, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists. Tune in tomorrow. I have a special guest. I'm popping up on somebody, Dakari King. We coming. Tune in on the 30th. And Kylie said that's hot, that's fire, that's everything. Shout out to SYA is what Kylie just said to you. But again, tune in. Don't forget, seriously, the next show is the next show is the 30th, but my pop-up interview is tomorrow. Don't forget, into the mind of the queen. If some wishes came true, the queen has spoken. And in the heart of the queen, get to know your sister, okay? I love you all. Deuces! Ow! Yo, SYA, thank you for making the first show absolutely phenomenal. I appreciate you, and I love you all.
Thank you. Thank you for blessing me with that honor. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you.
Yes, deuces! Finish. Yay.
Call recording has been completed.
Boom.